but we're doing a group card reading. This is the first time I'm ever doing a group card reading with a couple of people while we're practicing some social distancing. Everybody is 6 feet apart. And we are pulling tarot cards from the Ask and It Is Given card deck. And I have pulled 3 cards. My friend has pulled 3 cards, and our last friend is now choosing his cards. And we will read them in the sequence of past, present, and future.
Wow. Top 3. The first 3.
Okay, perfect. So, I'll start with my cards. Now, the way we'll read them is pick the first card that came out and then read the back. Okay, so my cards...
These are the backs?
Yes, those are the backs. So my card on the front of the card, and it's the number 53. My uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared. Okay? And what it says on the back is, there is no reason to worry about your thoughts, for they are not like a loaded gun that may wreak powerful and instantaneous destruction. For you have plenty of time, as soon as you become aware of any negative feelings, to begin to choose other, less resistant thoughts, and thereby choose a more desired outcome. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So that's the first card. Then the second card I chose, which is perfectly in tune with that. That's so cool. And the number is 27. These are really good numerology cards. Okay, I'm getting excited. My emotional set points can be changed. Your set points are achieved by attention to a subject. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points. Because once you expect something, it will come. The details of it may play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. And I just have to take a quick pause and say that we were having a conversation on how everybody said 2020 was going to be their year.
Right.
And then this pandemic started and everyone's like, fuck my life, what happened to 2020? And I want to say that in 100 years, this will be looked at as the golden age of mankind, where we came into a brand new existence. And so I still believe that 2020 is our year, but it's a global year for everybody to come to a better and more positive dreaming point of what we want our new world to look like.
Right.
So, all right, so now the third card that I picked, also a great number, is number 20. And it says, every subject is 2 subjects. That's what I was just talking about. Wanted and not wanted. So, every subject is really 2 subjects. There is that which you desire and the lack of it. Often, even when you believe you are thinking about something that you desire, you are actually thinking about the exact opposite of what you desire. So whenever you think, I need money, you're actually thinking about the lack of money that you have, as opposed to thinking, I love how much money I have, and it's so overwhelming to always look at my bank account and always have enough, at which point you're actually in the flow of having the money.
Right.
And you're thinking the correct set point. So those are my 3 cards. So this is where we were in the past as humanity, and going into the future, or going into our present set.
Do I have to go with these 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do. They're gonna work out.
I didn't know there were numbers on them, and now I feel like I'm like a number person.
No, it's good.
And I wanted to pick.
No, it's cool, because here's the thing: the numbers will resonate specifically to you and your life. Okay. 1, your birth point and set point, and different things that are resonating with you. 2, and then they're also in sequence with our group reading, because this is a group reading. So you didn't necessarily pick specific to you. You picked for the collective. Okay? So now this is the present cards in the reading, and these are great numbers. Ooh, these are kind of spooky, the numbers.
See what I'm saying?
They are spooky though, because 13 is my number. So the number 13 card, this is creepy anyway. The number 13 card says, when my desires and beliefs are a vibrational match. So that which is like unto itself is drawn. So the vibration of your being must match the vibration of your desire. And you had no idea when you pulled that card that I was going to talk about how you want money and you say, I need money, and you're a vibrational match for the lack of money. And here's the card in our present situation coming right up.
You did that.
You did that. I didn't touch these cards, folks. Oh, that's dope. Okay. So let me read that again. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So the vibration of your being must match the vibration of your desire. Another way of saying that is your desires and your beliefs must be a vibrational match in order for you to receive that which you desire.
So
Okay.
basically, what I want, I need to go get than what I need to have.
No, not even that. What you want, you need to sit and feel vibrationally a match to, and then it'll just come to you.
Yeah,
You ain't even got to go get it. The shit'll show up in your door.
Yeah.
That's how you use the law of attraction.
Amazon.
Yes, it gets delivered unto thee. Okay, like when, yes, boy, you are blessed with the Spirit. Okay, shit. That's how that works. So okay, so now the next card.
I'm under the ground.
You're on a roll, Mikey. You're on a roll. Sorry. Oh, we have to edit that part. Okay. I will never cease being or desiring. Okay, and this is card number 7. Why 7? Why is that a spooky number for me? Because I'm life path number 7. So I'm like, and you picked the card.
A lot of people want the number 7 too.
It's a lucky number to a lot of people, and it has to do with the 7 days of the week, and it has to do with the 7 sisters, the 7 stars, the 7 Pleiades. It has to do with journeying, exploring, all types of stuff. So 7 is what people call like a divine number. It's one that plays a part in my name and my birthday because I have a 13 in my birthday, and 7 and 6 is 13. So like all my numerology loops around. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It plays in mine too. 2/17. It's
Yeah.
actually February 17th.
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
See, so you're in Aquarius, and my brother's birthday is 2/16, so that's how we fall into place. And my dad is 2/9.
The person that I was just talking to, her birthday is the 16th of February.
See, there we go, bam, all the synchronicity. Let's get to the card. Let's get to the card.
Like crazy right here.
I can't make this shit up. Welcome to my life. Okay, so you will never cease to be. New desires will be constantly born within you. Source will never stop answering your desires, and your expansion is therefore eternal. And so, you may begin to relax if in this moment there is something you desire that has not come to fruition.
Yeah,
Okay, so you have to now come and believe in divine timing, because the reason the cards are called Ask and It Is Given is because the law of attraction is based on the tenet that if you ask, the universe will focus all of its forces to get what you've asked for and give it to you. And if you're able to tap in to the emotion or the feeling or the place of the manifestation instead of trying to do all these items, then you can leverage the energy of the universe to accomplish a goal for you.
Yes.
Okay? And so that's what the law of attraction does.
Basically, if you don't wish it, don't wish upon it. Like
if you don't speak it into existence, it ain't gonna happen. If you don't wish for it and love it, if you don't feed your dreams, ain't shit going on, okay?
Yeah.
And because the reason things don't manifest quickly is because you put up resistance.
Yeah,
and so how do you put up in resistance? By saying, I need money. You don't need money. You already have it. You haven't lined up with your solution yet.
Right.
So you need to then do the emotional work to line up with the solution of the money. You see what I'm saying? And then by doing so, you will create opportunities that will then allow money to flow to you.
Yeah, I need to
Okay?
money.
And it's hard for people. Money is a hard one for most people, okay?
Yeah.
So, and that's why they made these cards. They actually have some for money specifically because it's such a situation, okay? So, here we go. This is what the back of the card says. It says, this is the new card. The new card is nothing happens, perfect, without my having invited it. And the card number.
I don't do what I don't
and
want
the card
That
number
goes along with the one you just read.
And the number is 12. And 12 disciples. Who had 12 disciples?
12.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the truth. We are in the end days, motherfuckers. Let's go. Listen, so nothing happens without my having invited it. The whole planet has been asking for a self-correction. You know it's true. A lot of shit has been happening that has been fucked up, and people have been sad about it, and too many people have been hurt, and everybody's over it.
Yeah.
Period. So welcome to the fucking self-correction. Now, when you understand the law of attraction, you are never surprised by what occurs in your experience. Amen. For you understand that through your own thought process, you have invited every bit of it in. Nothing can occur in your life experience without your invitation of it through your thought.
So basically, to me, it's like, you can't hurt me what I already know to be hurt on something that's irrelevant.
That's what I'm saying. Like if
I see certain part of my coexistence of who I had in my life to say, hey, it's all good. I washed my hand off that.
Right, because when things aren't a vibrational match, you shouldn't hold on to them. In the church, they say you should not be unequally yoked. Well, it took me the longest to understand what that meant because I thought it was only related to the religion. No, vibrationally, you and your partner need to be a match. Otherwise, you're going to have a fucking problem. Because at a certain level of vibration, conversations stop being heard. And I've actually tested this, where if I'm in a very happy, bubbly place, I'll say things to my daughter when she's depressed, and she literally cannot hear me because my vibration is too high for her to receive what I'm saying. And I've done it with text messages to people who are depressed or anxious, and I've said things to them, and I've sent, and it doesn't get through. There is a certain level of you can't get there from there.
I'm actually going to have to bring that up to my wife. Like, maybe I'm just not on your same vibrations.
You definitely isn't. But that's okay. It's okay.
Not saying you smarter than I am or anything, but maybe your vibrations is just too high for me.
You got COVID-19. We're going to read that one first.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
that's the last one I picked up. I thought
okay, we'll do it last. Okay, all right.
No,
so the last card he picked is number 19. All right, so and we're at 11:19 on the phone when I said that. That was dope.
And I didn't even know anything about the numbers.
And you didn't know anything about the numbers until afterwards. And the first card you picked is 34, and it adds up to 7. So we're right back to 7. Here we go. Okay.
Oh my
to receive what I want. This is our future reading. Okay, this is the future. How do we get where we want to go? Mm-hmm. This is how we do it. To receive what I want, I must not push against unwanted. Okay? How do we do that? This is an expanding universe, and all things must be allowed. All things are allowed. In other words, for you to understand and experience what you desire, you must understand that which you do not desire, for in order to be able to choose and focus, both must be present and understood. So,
the wanted and the unwanted.
You have to know what you want and what you don't want in order to know specifically what you really want. Which means a lot of times you got to go through some fucked up shit to realize you don't want no more of that fucked up shit. Right. And then you build your own standards. Then you build your own boundaries. Then you start to resonate with who you truly are because you're not bowing to others to please them in a way that is not beneficial to you.
Right.
Okay, so when you become consciously aware that you make the choices and you invite actions and things towards you, it's very liberating because then you don't have expectations on people for them to do things for you that you know they aren't actually fucking capable of doing.
Right.
Period. Like, I know it's not my job for you to make me happy because we're not married, but your wife may think it's your job for you to make her happy, and that's a hard expectation to live with. Because
you know who I heard that from?
Will Smith, go with it, because he said that. It is not, and it's true. And many marriage counselors will tell you that. Truthfully. And people,
I can't really make my wife happy. She's the only person that knows what will make her happy.
You can't make anybody happy. I'm not here to save you. You're here to save yourself. Yeah. You're the only one who can choose to regulate your mind and link it to your heart to care enough about feeling good to make it where you gotta go. Because if you don't feel good, if you don't listen to your emotions, you don't know how to navigate this ship.
Yeah.
Okay? Your emotions tell you how to get where you gotta go. If you feel like shit, you need to deal with that so that you can stop feeling like shit and start manifesting what you truly want. You have to work on the emotion first. Yeah. Emotional stability is key, and this crisis is going to tax the entire world's emotional stability. And there are people who are prepped, like myself, to step in and be the fucking voice of reason. Yeah. Now, number 11 is the other card you fucking chose. I love this card. It's the most powerful law in the universe. What are we talking about today, guys? The law of attraction.
This is the most what?
The number 11 card.
Damn, I wasn't even recording.
The most powerful law in the universe. I'm recording. That's cool. And it's called the law of attraction, right? And why is this the most powerful law in the universe? Because it works whether you believe it or not. It works all the time. It works, and it gives no fucks about whether it works. And if you learn to use it for your advantage, everything gets a lot easier. And if you ignore it, and then shit doesn't. And some people are born with a happier set point and get less knocks in life, and so they kind of just cruise. Right. And that's cool. And anybody who's like that, God bless you. But there are a lot of people that's not the case. Because you're here to learn how to overcome these knocks and set yourself back up in a more positive chain of thought so that you're able to receive the things you deserve.
Right.
Period. And so, the back of the card says, every thought vibrates, every thought radiates a signal, and every thought attracts a matching signal back. We call that process the law of attraction. The law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn. So if you want money, you have to be a vibrational match to money. So money doesn't sound broke. Right. So you can't be playing the I'm broke record and expect to attract money. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. And until you recognize where in your thought pattern, because you have to realize that the average human being does roughly 80,000 thoughts a day. Okay, so what does your mental chatter sound like? If you don't take the time to analyze your mental chatter, which is what we call shadow work in the spiritual community, if you don't take the time to analyze your mental chatter and start editing it, you're fucked.
And I could agree with that because I can't remember the last time that I said, damn, I'm broke. I need money.
You don't.
It's been a while. It's been a while, and
your money's been consistent. Your money's been consistent. Your money's been consistent.
Real
right.
talk.
Like my money, I'm not ever rich, but I'm not ever broke either.
Yeah.
All my shit always gets taken care of.
Yeah.
So I just tell people I operate on faith, and the shit'll show up when it's ready, and as soon as I stop resisting it, there'll be more, and that's that. I get where I gotta go, I do what I gotta do, shit gets done.
Right.
I don't really stress about it, because I've been in this sort of pandemic mentality for 7 years.
Yeah.
I'm ready to live. I've been off the grid. I don't care. I feel bad, but I prepared because it's my turn to come say shit to people while they're panicking. Because I'm not panicking. Exactly. I'm like, I've been practicing. You know? So now look. So now we get to the COVID-19 card. The last card, yo. Oh my God, yo. This is good. We picked the right cards today. All right. So my attention to it invites it in. Where you focus, your energy flows. Oh my God. So every thought that you give your attention to expands and becomes a bigger part of your vibrational mix. Okay. Whether it is a thought of something you want or a thought of something you do not want, your attention to it invites the essence of it into your experience.
Wow.
So, with that being said, do you want to focus on the news 24/7 and invite the virus and the fear into your life?
No.
Or do you want to embrace this time of social distancing and go into yourself and work on editing your mental chatter so that when we come out of this, we all come out stronger? That is the motherfucking goal of this pandemic. Oh my God, I didn't even come here to preach about it, but we fucking did. That is what happened. I can't make this shit up.
I need to know what your channel is.